Welcome, champions, to Recap World. Today, we will be doing a deep dive into the epic narrative of Arcane, journey through the gleaming spires of Piltover, the city of progress, and descend into the shadowy depths of Zaun, the Undercity. This is the story of two worlds in conflict, centered on the fractured bond of two sisters whose destinies ignite a war. Let's unravel every crucial plot point in chronological order from beginning to explosive conclusion. The tale of Arcane begins with a devastating prologue, setting the stage for the enduring conflict between Piltover and Zaun. The narrative opens with young sisters Vi and Powder, orphaned in Zaun and taken in by Vendor, a revered Undercity leader. During a daring heist in Piltover, Powder accidentally shatters a magic crystal, causing an explosion. This single act sparks a technological revolution in Piltover and escalates tensions in Zaun. The explosion exposes Jayce Talas's forbidden arcane research, leading to his partnership with Viktor and the invention of Hextech. Simultaneously, Silco, a ruthless crime lord and Vandor's estranged former ally, manipulates Piltover enforcer Marcus to consolidate his power. Vandor refuses to surrender the children, committed to protecting his family and maintaining a fragile peace. In an attempt to de-escalate, Vi decides to turn herself in, but Vandor intervenes, sacrificing his freedom. Silco orchestrates an ambush leading to the death of Sheriff Grayson and Vandor's capture. Vi, Milo, and Clagor launch a rescue. Powder, desperate to help, causes another, more devastating explosion. This tragically kills Milo and Clagor and fatally wounds Vandor, violently shattering the old order. In grief and anger, Vi lashes out at Powder, calling her Jinx and abandoning her. Marcus captures Vi, imprisoning her. Silco finds the distraught Powder, embracing her and setting her irrevocably on the path to becoming the unstable Jinx. Years pass. Piltover flourishes with Hextech, and Jayce ascends to the city council. However, Professor Heimerdinger voices deep concern about its unchecked expansion. In Zaun, Jinx becomes Silco's unpredictable enforcer, smuggling the addictive drug Shimmer. Vi remains imprisoned, held captive by the corrupt Sheriff Marcus. Jinx's escalating mental instability leads to a failed mission. To compensate, she steals a stabilized Hextech gemstone from Piltover, causing another explosion and deaths. This prompts Piltover enforcer Caitlyn to investigate, leading her to Stillwater Prison, where she releases an adult Vi. Caitlyn and Vi form an uneasy alliance, seeking justice and Vi's sister. Marcus, now sheriff and secretly working for Silco, frames the Firelights. In Piltover, Viktor's worsening illness drives him to seek a cure through Hextech, leading him to the disgraced scientist Singed. Jayce, influenced by Mel Medarda, orchestrates Heimerdinger's removal from the council due to his warnings about Hextech. Vi tracks Sevica, Silco's second-in-command, confirming Jinx's allegiance. After a skirmish, Vi and Caitlyn escape with crucial information. Silco, viewing Vi's return as a threat, orders Marcus to eliminate them. And it doesn't. Vi and Caitlyn find temporary refuge in Zaun. Vi spots a blue flare, a signal she shared with Powder, leading to their highly anticipated reunion. However, Jinx's deep-seated mistrust and mental instability, exacerbated by Caitlyn's presence, quickly turn the reunion volatile. The Firelights, led by Ekko, intervene, taking Caitlyn and Vi. Ekko, a resistance leader, thwarts Silco's control. At a Piltover blockade, Marcus intercepts Ekko and Caitlyn. As Marcus prepares to execute Caitlyn, Jinx, consumed by jealousy, unleashes explosives, killing Marcus. Ekko confronts Jinx but hesitates to deliver a fatal blow, allowing Jinx to detonate another explosive, injuring both. Silco finds an injured Jinx and takes her to Singed for treatment, where further Shimmer injections destabilize her mind. Jayce, haunted by the conflict's human cost, attempts to broker a peace treaty with Silco, offering Zaun's independence in exchange for Jinx. Viktor, consumed by guilt over the Hex Core, makes Jayce promise to destroy it. Silco, torn between Zaun's freedom and his deep love for Jinx, is overheard by her. Vi is abducted by Jinx and wakes up restrained alongside Caitlyn and Silco in the warehouse where Vander died. Jinx forces Vi to choose between Caitlyn and herself. Vi refuses, appealing to their bond. Silco fires at Vi, but Jinx, in a moment of traumatic breakdown, inadvertently shoots Silco. With his dying breath, Silco reaffirms his profound fatherly love for her. Devastated, Jinx weaponizes the Hextech gemstone into a powerful rocket launcher. In a profoundly ironic moment, she fires it directly at the Piltover Council chamber just as they are voting to approve Zaun's independence, plunging both cities into an inevitable, full-scale war. Season 2 picks up immediately after Jinx's rocket attack. Piltover mourns its dead, including Caitlyn's mother, and demands war. Ambessa Midarda, Mel's war general mother, arrives from Noxus, pushing for military retaliation. An ambush at a memorial is brutally put down by Ambessa's Noxian forces, solidifying her influence. Caitlyn, driven by grief and revenge, forms a specialized Hextech unit with Vi to capture Jinx and dismantle Silco's empire. This directly transforms the conflict into full-scale war, deepening the cycle of revenge. With Silco dead, Zaun's Kembarans struggle for power. Jinx, during an escape, rescues an orphan, Isha, sparking a fragile desire for a quieter life. Viktor, disillusioned with Jayce, returns to Zaun, where the Hexcore grants him magical abilities, making him a perceived savior. Ekko and Heimerdinger investigate magical corruption in the Firelight's sacred tree. Ambessa thwarts a Black Rose assassination attempt, leading to Mel's abduction and revealing a deeper geopolitical struggle. Vi grows concerned by Caitlyn's aggressive, vengeful tactics. Vi stops Caitlyn from executing Jinx when Isha intervenes, highlighting Jinx's newfound humanity. Their actions trigger a toxic gas leak into Piltover. Caitlyn, enraged, severs ties with Vi. Ambessa, revealed to have orchestrated the memorial attack, convinces the Piltover Council to declare martial law, appointing Caitlyn as commander-in-chief, granting Ambessa significant control. Jayce, Ekko, and Heimerdinger discover a volatile, wild rune in Piltover's Hex Vault. It transports Ekko and Heimerdinger to a parallel universe and Jayce to a post-apocalyptic future, where he reunites with a remorseful future Viktor. Jayce vows to prevent this catastrophe. Meanwhile, Singe transformed Vander into the monstrous human-wolf hybrid Warwick. Jinx, recognizing Warwick, seeks out Vi. Together, they bring Vander to Viktor's sanctuary, where Viktor gradually restores Vander's humanity, leading to a complex reunion. Caitlyn identifies Singed as Corin Revik, driven by a desire to cure his comatose daughter, Oriana. Vi is captured by Caitlyn, but their underlying alliance helps them subdue Ambessa and Singed. Jayce, haunted by his apocalyptic vision, infiltrates Vitara's sanctuary and kills him, believing it prevents the future. This triggers a violent backlash from those Viktor healed, including a now savage Vander. In a selfless act, Isha overloads Jinx's pistol, detonating an explosion that destroys Vander and Noxian soldiers, devastating Jinx. Jinx is arrested. Singed uses Vander's remains to restore Viktor to his glorious evolution form. Mel, her latent magical abilities awakened, escapes prison and reunites with Jayce, revealing she shielded him during Jinx's rocket assault. Jayce, consumed by trauma, accuses her of manipulation. Viktor, spurned by Piltover, allies with Ambessa and launches a full-scale attack on Piltover. Vi is released by Jinx, who then imprisons Vi herself in a twisted act of love. Caitlyn later releases Vi and they share an intimate moment. As Noxian forces attack Piltover, Zaunite reinforcements arrive, led by Jinx, who was dissuaded from suicide by Ekko. The attack is a diversion for Viktor, who infiltrates the Hex Vault. Vander, now completely feral, engages Vi and Jinx. Mel kills Matty, an Ambessa's spy. Caitlyn disarms Ambessa, who is then killed by a Black Rose sorceress. Viktor gains control of the Wild Rune. Ekko disrupts its influence, freeing Jayce. Jayce convinces Viktor to abandon his destructive plan by revealing his future self. Together, they destroy the Wild Rune, vanishing. Vander remains feral, forcing Jinx to detonate a final, massive explosion, seemingly killing both, bringing her chaotic arc to a self-sacrificial close. In the aftermath, Piltover and Zaun begin rebuilding, now united as one city, committed to a fragile but hopeful peace. Sevica, a former Chem Baron, joins the council as Zaun's representative. Mel Medarda departs for Noxus to confront her family's legacy. Singed achieves a partial cure for his daughter Oriana. Vi and Caitlyn, their bond solidified, ponder their future together. The series concludes with a bittersweet resolution, emphasizing unity born from shared trauma and sacrifice, while leaving open threads for the broader League of Legends universe. And so we close the book, for now, on the tumultuous, heartbreaking, and utterly brilliant journey through Arcane's seasons. From the spark of innovation to the fires of revolution, these characters have etched themselves into our hearts, leaving us pondering the true cost of progress and the unbreakable bonds of family. But the story doesn't truly end here, does it? So tell me, what was your favorite moment or character arc across all the seasons? Drop a comment below and let's keep the conversation going. And if you're as hyped as I am for whatever comes next in this universe, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to Recap World for more deep dives into your favorite animated worlds.